Hi, good morning. I am Sanjeev Adhikari. I am going to present on a proposal discussion entitled Conservation of Limestone Ecosystem in Malaysia. Due to the my unavailability tomorrow on the Deakin campus at Geelong, I am here presenting this video on that behalf. Going through the introduction of this project, it is a proposal that focuses on the development of the first MICARS database of the limestone hill around the Malaysian peninsula. It focuses on the natural resource management with public participation, with the aim to develop a sustainable environment for and its protection. It aims in quantifying the physical hill parameters and the threat parameters. Physical parameters include the size and degree of isolation, whereas the threat parameters includes the buffer zone forest status and quarrying activities. It is an effort to compile and review the existing information on the limestone hills through computational approach along with the protection of the biodiversity and environment. The topic is very much issuing and upon successful accomplishment it results a very successful outcome. Now going through the different aspect of this proposal, analyzing it, let's first discuss the scientific value of this proposal. The objective of this project though seems to be very appraising. There, I feel there is a quite lack of literature review for this. The main author, Dr. Liu, himself has worked on the different limestone hills mapping, but still more, I guess, some more literature review has to be done for this. Based on the previous published geological maps and reports, the database is supposed to begin. The attempt to compile the information on the limestone hills can be the basis for enforcing and implementing the regulations and guidelines in the field of conservation of nature, which includes the ecosystem, limestone hill, flora and fauna over there. This is a creative approach focusing on the sustainable management of the environment. So, going through this values and weightage, I marked 7 out of 10 for this topic. Now, tracking the record of the team. This is a proposal that is going to be led by Dr. Liu Thor Seng, who is a Malaysian professor, along with the team of the experts from geology, geology, conservation analyst, and a research assistant. Liu himself is experienced in such work, but most of his publications are related to agriculture and biological sciences. He has the maximum uh, literature published on 2017, which is 5. Till now, he has 20 documents published with 197 citations so far. Though he has a few uh, database development requires computational skills, which he might not seems to have ample experiences, and other teams also does not include any computational analyst and skilled person, so that developing the database might become difficult in this case. So for this I provide the 6 marks out of 10 in overall tracking of the teammates of this team. Now going through the feasibility and management. The topic is very broad. It has the main objective to develop the database, then going through the different threat parameters, and then flora and fauna overall. It requires a highly professional and skilled team and with proper synchronization and veteran leadership. Time constraint may hamper the objective of this project as it has only 24-month project, 24-month time, which it might be difficult to manage. Budget estimation and distribution of the budget has not been clearly depicted in the proposal that might bring the financial crisis. The framework for the development of the database might deem the successful accomplishment of this project. Moreover, the resource management documentation of the outcomes has not been defined clearly, which might alter the course of action. But anyway, upon the proper risk assessment, time and budget management, the project can be accomplished with better result. So there's the 50-50 chance of this project being done properly. So I assigned 5 for this. Finally, going through the ethics and the governance. Ethics, of course, ethical concerns include the exploring the biodiversity of the limestone ecosystem without affecting its biodiversity. The people living in that area, the society would get the chance to explore the new ecosystem with better resources and its management. There is a serious concerns on the risk factors associated with the surveyor, which is not addressed here. The government seems to be quite challenging. Governance should be quite challenging at national, university, and time level. Intellectual property has been clearly mentioned along with the issues for commercialization and project outcome. So I assign 5 for these. Thus, here is a critical question for the research team. The research value is broad and multiple outcomes and benefits with multiple outcomes and benefits. But does the integrity of this research be verified by the previous publications? Is there any logical approach to enhance the value of this project? Though the project is feasible upon, but what is the broad objective be subcategorized and performed in different sections? How is the timeline going to frame the provided objectives of the project under the limited finance? Can the intellectual property of the database be detailed? And finally, how is it going to be commercialized upon successful outcomes being produced? This many questions hits a challenge to the research team for successful accomplishment of this project. But though there is the chance 50-60% chance overall, above 50% chance for the successful accomplishment provided the time and the financial management. Thank you very much.